What are NFTs? Before we get into NFTs, let's talk about what are fungible items. A fungible item is any unit that is indistinguishable from another. Money, oil, gold, precious metals, they are used for the same thing and they are not individually specified. So what is a non-fungible token? NFTs give title or ownership to a specific item verified on the blockchain. Items can be both physical and or digital. For example, a house, a car, a JPEG image, or a soundtrack. Your car, for example, you can tokenize that specific vehicle and then you can give it proof of ownership. You now have that car on a public ledger and it's verified and you know that there are no fakes. You could verify the legitimacy of who issued that car and who is the owner. Also, anyone can see this information on the public blockchain. Yes, people can duplicate a JPEG or an image, but they wouldn't be able to prove the ownership. Because of NFTs, this gives power to the original creator. When you're creating NFTs, they can be relatively inexpensive. Ethereum's a little more expensive at this point in time, but they're working with Polygon to make gas fees cheaper. Cardano, AVAX, and Solana, they're creating a more affordable way to mint NFTs. Let's give an example. Ford issues NFTs that represent their cars. You buy and own one NFT and it represents one vehicle. You can now prove ownership that you own that specific car and that Ford sold it to you. Let's take, for example, Justin Bieber. He creates NFT albums and you buy one. I can now prove ownership that I bought one and I own a specific album. The asset number would be represented in my wallet. For example, a digital image, an artist creates 100 JPEG images, NFTs. One of them is called Tommy Tune. I buy one and own that NFT. So what can I do with an NFT? Well, you get access to potential perks. You could, for example, present ownership of that NFT and get access to private groups online or in-person events. For example, Ford issues NFTs that represent their new cars. You use the NFT that would give you permission to operate that vehicle. Ford could also grant you access to private events, groups, and maybe to exclusive vehicles in the future. It really allows a creator to add perks to the buyers. For the example of the music track, you could get access to Bieber's exclusive concerts, you could win online contests, you can get access to private Bieber groups, you could also get first chance at newly released music. For the example of that JPEG image, the artist that created 100 JPEG images, I can resell the image later on, I can verify it on the blockchain, the past prices, I can check out the rarity, I can know that it's holding its value, I can check out the condition. Let's take this further and add some royalties or dividends to the NFTs. So let's say that the creators of these brands want to add royalties. So let's go back to the example of Ford's car that you bought. Let's say that Ford adds to the NFT that all holders get 10% off your next car purchase. You can now prove that you earned the right to do so with your NFT. A new buyer couldn't use this because they don't own an NFT. For example, you're listening to one of the music tracks on Bieber's latest NFT album. And let's say that the NFT also grants you access to that song on his website. Let's say that Bieber's team 5 years from now says, let's release our new hit song and only give it to our NFT holders that purchased our past album. And maybe we're gonna give them 2% of earnings from our next concert. That would be epic. You can now see how NFTs can add value to the community and you cannot fake anything with the blockchain. For the example of that JPEG of Tommy Tune, Kevin the artist is in the process of launching the lion, which is his next cartoon character. He wants all Tommy Tune NFT holders to get 50% off the pre-release sale for that next piece of art. Now, because you own Tommy Tune, you can get early access. You can see how everything becomes possible with these NFTs. With NFTs, you also have the transfer of ownership and control and no need of third parties. In short, an NFT represents a unique item that is tangible or intangible, verified on the blockchain. That's all we have for you in this video. We will see you in the next one.